G'day there, Andy Firth. This is a interesting little project that I actually wrote originally for myself because I felt that I was getting a little bit slack with my technique. And so I actually wrote level 3 of this first, which is quite challenging. But the idea was to keep myself entertained while playing through the exercises that I know that I need to keep my fingers fluent and my technique at top-notch level. Then I thought, well, why not develop it so that it works for level 1 as well as level 2. So level 1 is basically a beginner level, where you're talking about, if you're talking Australian music examinations, you're talking from grade 1 through to 2, then level 2 starts at 3, goes to 4, level 3 starts from grade 5 and goes through to about 8. So it's a lot of fun. The idea was to keep you entertained by giving you exercises that we all have to practice and to keep our technique good, but giving you the most grooving, swinging jazz rhythm section tracks harmonised to fit all of those exercises. So basically in level 1 you've got simple little exercises that aren't too challenging for anybody regardless of how long you've been playing, but that exercise areas of the instrument and motions on movements on your fingers that you're going to need later on. So here's a few exercises. I'll just play a few excerpts from the book. This is level 1. Etc, etc. On it goes. All right, let's skip ahead to level 2 and see what the backings sound like there. Here's level 2 C major. Oh, we'll do a different key actually. I'll skip ahead to B flat major. This is level 2 B flat major. Etc. And then we run through the various permutations throughout that level. There's different permutations on those exercises to keep the fingers in check. Now we move along to the more challenging series, which was level 3, which goes from 5th grade through to about 8th grade. And by the time you get to F sharp major and D sharp minor, I think you need it. Here we go. This is E flat major. Warm up, now we get into the hard work. go a full 2 octaves and then come down again. And then we move on to different permutations in those exercises. So by the time you get to the end of level 3, you should have some serious technique, because you're doing it in F sharp major, and D sharp minor, all the different levels. By the time you get to 8th grade Australian Music Examination Board, you will have had book 1, 2 and 3. So you get C major, F major, G major, D major with all the relative minors for level 1. And then you get C major, F major, B flat, E flat, G, D, A, and all the relative minors for level 2. And then level 3, you get E flat major, A flat major, E major, D flat major, B major, F sharp major, and all the relative minors as well. Anyway, check it out. It's on andyfirthmusic.com. The series is called Fit Fingers. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time.